Hey guys, welcome to my prep journey. This is my first time throwing out a video, so bear with me here. Let me introduce myself. I am Brooke Rogers, also known as ABRogers4 on Instagram, and you can also catch me and my husband, the fitness couple BA, on Instagram as well. I am a mom of 4. I chose to change my pathway, and it's been quite an adventure. Jumping into actually competing, I got to a point in my fitness journey where I felt stuck. I felt lost. I was just working out from home with the Beachbody videos, and although it was a great starting point, I absolutely loved it. It got me into routine. It got me into choosing the right nutrition, healthier life in general. And it got me into the consistency of wanting to get into the gym and wanting to do something and stay active. And so my husband actually got this great opportunity to work out with some personal trainers, and I was super stoked. I was like, yes, please, let's do this. Let's do it together. So we started going to the gym twice a week, and the vibe and the sweat and the tears and watching these athletes in this gym, so inspiring, and it caught my attention super quick. I started looking into competing, into everything that it came with and all the goods and the bads. Reached out to quite a few people and asked a lot of questions, and at first I was shied away from it for a few months because there is some mental things that come along with it, because you do play with your hormones, with your diet and the stress that you put on your body, and there's a lot that goes along with it. So I did a lot of research, and at first it shied me away, but then I couldn't stop thinking about it, and I wondered, would I physically be able to change my body composition and get to that level? If I want something bad enough, I know that I have to commit, and I have to put like a lock in on it. I picked a date. I picked the date, I put it out there, I told my coaches, look, this is what I want, and I gave myself literally 17 weeks to get the show on the road and make this happen. So that was the beginning. Nutrition started at 16 weeks. My coaches were amazing. They quickly changed up my workout program. Instead of just lifestyle weightlifting, it went to full on focus on certain muscle groups and where was my biggest opportunities and what did I really need to change the most or build the most, which is shoulders, back, and of course glutes. I've always struggled with the bottom half. I've always wanted a bigger butt. Although I've lost weight in my butt, it's okay because I'm building that muscle, and my tie-ins are looking good. It's so exciting. Anyways, getting off track here. We threw in cardio every day, 30 minutes every day, holding my heart rate to my coach requests between 135 and 140. So those were the major changes. My nutrition plan, now I've been meal planning and prepping my food for quite some time. So it wasn't exactly hard in the beginning because I already had the routine. I already had that lifestyle, right? I was already used to making healthier choices for eating. But when you want to go the extreme, competing is an extreme sport. So you have to go the extreme, which means nutrition is extremely precise. Have 2 amazing coaches that work together and put together strategic meal plans for me. So every 2 weeks we change it up, and the first 2 weeks were pretty nice. I was still high up in calories, over 1,800 calories, which was pretty high for me. Considering the past few years, I've kept myself in a pretty low calorie deficit, which I didn't really understand back then that it was so low for myself. And I think that was part of the reason why I wasn't gaining the results I wanted in my body while working out. That was part of it. But we went to strategic foods, so low sugar nutrition. My meats consist of low fat ground turkey, top sirloin steak, skinless chicken breasts, and I think that was the first 4 weeks. That's the protein I ate: egg whites every morning, and then I have brown rice, spinach every night, and we we threw in some yams. Rice cakes. Can't forget the rice cakes. Love my rice cakes. It's like, oh, it's like my bread and butter. The nutrition and then the cardio, I'd say, was probably the biggest changes to start this, and has slowly became the biggest challenges. I didn't really realize how much I liked having that flexibility in eating until I became 8 weeks into only eating certain things every day. Which before I used to eat the same thing every day, I would sometimes change it up, but I gracefully gave myself some cheats here and there. But this is like, if I give myself a cheat, I can't say that I was in it 110%. I can't go on that stage and I can't show up my best package if I know that I didn't follow the plan 110%. Like, that's not gonna feel good to me. I don't care if no one knew, like, I would know, and that's what matters most. I have to be able to show up for myself knowing that I am the best that I could be within this 17 weeks. So yeah, nutrition now is cut down. So how it works is I get 2 high carb days, which is on like my heavier lifting days, which is Mondays and Fridays when I am with my trainers. I go a lot harder. I go hard at home, don't get me wrong, I'm not easy on myself, but it is my bigger muscle groups when I work with them, and they definitely can get me to push in some more reps and push in some heavier weight than I can myself. So love that about them. But my higher carb day right now is like an extra rice cake and then a extra half cup of brown rice at dinner. So it's not like this lavish 2 days, but let me tell you, it makes a difference. It really does, and I feel it in my energy on those days. Actually, I feel it more the next day and the day after. Like that day of the high carb, I feel like it's a lot of food, and I feel like I'm kind of heavy, and I actually get a little bit more tired, I feel like. But then the next 2 days, I feel really good, and I feel lean, and I use the bathroom well. But yeah, so that's what that looks right now. My low carb days, I'm eating 99-to-1 ground turkey. I'm eating skinless chicken breast, and I'm eating steak. We threw steak in, which is super exciting, 5 days a week. So that's nice. And let's see, yams, and then egg whites and oatmeal in the morning. And I get almond butter. I get almond butter on my rice cakes, which is nice. So yeah, I am going to be inputting some clips of a day in the life with me in this video as well. So like I said, first one, I don't know, we'll see how it turns out. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy watching me work out, watching me meal prep, watching me eat, you know, all the goods.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
So making Lexi's lunch, part of the routine every morning. This tray, if you do have kids, this is, and let me see if I can pull it apart. If I can get out of here. Yes, so there's a little ice tray. You put this part in the freezer at night and then this on top, and it keeps it cold through the day. So cool. You can find it on Amazon. Lifesaver. apples. Apples. Give me Gatorade, babe. Pretty please. So I cut her cucumber. I prepped my cucumber for my lunch, which is a cup of cucumber every day. So I'll cut that up. Perfect.
Hello?
All yours. Go for it. So today I get a half cup of oats because it's my carb up day. Looks delicious. Yes.
Do you want Seth to text you?
Sure.
Okay, how about can you tell your dad to text?
You want to put it together?
I'm on a phone.
Okay. As long as I hear from a parent, I don't care.
Stretch out 60,000.
Let's go!
Craziness.
Is my binder in there? Is my binder
Yes,
in
your
there?
binder.
The nearest stretch out.
You have your phone?
37 miles.
37 miles?
Yeah, there's like an A table, B table now.
So I just dropped the little one off at school. I got my remaining breakfast left. Yeah, nothing like walking, getting some steps in, eating your full breakfast. And I'm back. I had to lay down and take like, I think I slept for like another 30 minutes. Last night was a little harder for me to fall asleep because I was smart and I decided to have a nice coffee at like 7 p.m. And I've been doing really good about limiting my caffeine in the evening, like later afternoon, evening time. So yeah, but it was fun. I stayed up a little bit later than normal, and we played Throw Throw Burrito with the boys and Lexi. It was a lot of fun, actually. Better than going to bed at 8 o'clock and missing out. So now it's cardio time. I'm gonna give myself a little bit more pre-workout. So this is what I've been drinking every morning. I do 2 scoops in the morning pre-workout. Each scoop is 50 grams of caffeine. So I'm only gonna do 1 right now just to give me that extra little kick. Yeah. And it's my day off, so I will take you through really what my last 8 weeks has looked like. Until then, gotta go run. Yay. Okay, cardio done. I'm gonna go shower. So I made it up the stairs after leg day. I try to do that as least as possible. And the fridge is going off. So we have this beeper on our fridge because apparently we leave it open all the time. So now back down I go just to shut the fridge and then back up to take my shower. 8 weeks out, the first time you start to see your veins pop through. We're getting somewhere, I think. Excuse the dirty mirror. But dang, that's exciting. Okay, all showered. Got some makeup on. It is now, oh my god, I forgot my watch. Another reason why I'm gonna have to go back up those damn stairs. Okay, so it's 10:04. I'm gonna make my snack. So I'll show you guys what that is. I already pre-measured my almond butter because I get a tablespoon of almond butter every day. And I take half of it and I put it on a rice cake for my pre-workout in the morning. And then I have the other half for my 10 a.m. snack. Rice cake and almond butter. Actually, I need one more rice cake because these are thins. I'll take you with me. So I do the Lundberg organic brown rice, unsalted rice cakes. They're actually really good, way better than Quaker brand. Let me set you back here. Yes, I accidentally got the thin stackers, so which I actually kind of like because then I can like spread it out a little bit more. I only had one of these this morning for my pre-workout. Now I'm gonna have two, so I'll have one left and I can actually eat that for like a later afternoon snack. Like that little extra carb kick, so it splits up my macros and I'm still sticking where that I'm supposed to eat. So after I have my snack, I will be running out to tan. I did ask, oops, you keep falling. I did ask my posing coach what she thought about me tanning because this is, again, my first rodeo, my first show. So I'm still learning everything, but I asked about tanning in the tanning beds because if you tan in the tanning bed, you'll notice that you get like creases right under your butt cheeks. And then like, I always get on my tailbone right here, I always get a round white mark. So I was really concerned about that. Should I stop tanning before, like a month before show? What her thoughts were, but she said that the spray tan will cover up all of that and blend everything in really good. So having a base tan is actually a good idea. So that's what I'm doing. Keep tanning because it feels amazing. And honest to God, I hate being white. So I'm going to, sometimes because I don't love the taste of almond butter, there really like isn't a taste. On my spice chocolate donut right now, I'm gonna add some of this chocolate donut. It's 0 calorie, non-GMO, gluten-free flavor topper to my rice cakes and give it a little kick. You have to find ways to enjoy what you're doing. Otherwise it can get, surprisingly, it can get mentally exhausting, I guess is a good way to put it, but we'll talk more about that later. So yeah, finding little tips and tricks to do what I can. I'm gonna eat this and then probably take you along tanning, maybe grocery shopping, and then I'm gonna come back and pose. I gotta get my posing in today. And I decided I'm gonna take a quick snack over to my husband. I'm actually gonna bring my lunch along because I like to eat by noon for lunch, otherwise I get really hungry. Oh, I'm packing my lunch in here because it's gonna sit in the car and it's hot outside. But I like to prep and measure my sauce. So today I get steak, asparagus, and brown rice for lunch. So I got Flavor Dawn sauce, sriracha maple. I do a tablespoon of this, and then I do, of course, good old French's mustard. I do 2 tablespoons mustard, and I mix it up in this little container, and that'll go on top of my yummy steak today. Pack it up and head out, so see you soon. Done tanning, I felt so good. It's always nice just to be able to lay in a bed and have the heat soak in. I don't know, it's very relaxing, and yeah, my body needs that just moment to basically melt. Chugging my water, but I drink 124 ounces a day, plus probably another, I don't know, I'd say 32 ounces of fluids with my pre-workout in the morning, my EAAs that I drink with creatine, and then my iced coffees. I probably have about 2 of those a day. So a lot of fluids, but dang, my veins today are like, you can't see right now because of the way the phone's angled, but they are like, they're flaming. I don't know why, but I'm super veiny today, so that'll be interesting to see during posing. Heading to see the hubby right now. I'm going to eat my lunch probably a little earlier than normal, just because I have to still get groceries and I have to make it home by at least 1:30. So I'm just trying to time it out right. I normally don't like to eat my lunch until about 12:30, but I think I'll be eating here shortly so I can actually use my husband's microwave, visit him for a minute, get my food in, and then make it back after all the goods. It's another day in the life of me on a day off in prep. Alright, got my Costco haul done. We shop Costco and Winco. Winco is next. Try to get in and out as quick as I can because it is hot. So I don't want the cold frozen stuff from Costco in the back. One thing that we've learned for Costco is go in with a list. If you don't go in with a list, girl, you can be spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars in there. And we've done that a few times. So the past, I want to say 3 times, we've done so much better. We go in for the essentials of what we know we need from Costco and what is going to actually be a good savings from Costco, and that is what we stick with. So like I just got out of there for $78, which is much better than $400. For my meal plan, for instance, there are a few things on there that specifically says Costco, and so yeah, I can't boycott Costco. I gotta go in there because I gotta follow it 100%. Anyway, so like I get my asparagus there. They have like these big chunky asparagus stems. So my meal plan says eat 6 of the Costco asparagus. I don't know what that weigh is. I don't know. I'm actually gonna weigh them this time just to see. So like when they do not have the thick ones, I know how many of the little ones to eat. So it averages or matches up. Yeah. Anyways, off to Winco I go. Snack time. This is my, let's see, pre-workout, breakfast, snack, lunch, and then mid-afternoon snack. It's like a whole nother meal, but my body loves it. This snack, I am using the same Flavor Gang, but it's takeout sauce. A little spicy, a little sweet, and I mix it, of course, with the mustard. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna mix it up, throw it on there, and I'm gonna eat. And then I'm going to time her on her. What are you gonna do? Math? Lexi? She's in a mood. Yay for that. We're going to time her on her homework, and then I'm going to probably do my posing. Yeah, fun stuff. Okay, so now that you see me, got my posing done, played a game of Clue with the kiddos. Now it's finally dinner time. I am making chicken enchiladas for the family. We haven't had that in a long time, but it won't be done until like 7:15 because I was posing and forgot to put it in the oven. So anyways, my dinner time. I have been eating pretty much the same, well, not the same dinner. Things, oh my gosh, I can't even speak. I'm hungry. 3 cups of spinach. I've been eating every night for dinner for the past 8 weeks. The protein source with it has changed every 2 weeks, and it does change on my high carb days. But this lovely bowl is 3 cups spinach, 99-1 lean ground turkey. And I actually have been really enjoying the ground turkey because I have been putting the Flavor God Taco Tuesday seasoning. So it's like a taco salad. Of course, I add the takeout sauce and my mustard. And on the spinach, I've been putting a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. So, all the good tastes, 0 calorie, low sodium. But yeah, now I'm going to mow this big bowl down. I tried cooking my spinach one night with fish because I had fish. I have fish 2 days, this week and next week. So I did try cooking my spinach and doing like a fish dish, but the spinach went to like from this big bowl that I have right now to like nothing. And that does not fill me up. So I like to eat it as a salad. Alex is on his way home. He'll go on his run and yeah. Then I'll be calling it a night. I get one more snack before bed. But I'm tired, so instead of staying up late like last night, I'll most likely be going to bed about 8:30 tonight. But I'll show you my snack, and I don't know, maybe if I do anything between then and that and now. Okay, back in the kitchen. It's 8 o'clock on the dot, and it is my bedtime snack time. So this is literally just 1 scoop chocolate protein powder mixed with some water and like the tiniest bit of baking powder to help it rise. And of course some chocolate seasoning. The same stuff I put in my, on top of my rice cakes earlier. But yeah, it's like a little chocolate souffle. It's actually quite delicious. A little gooey, a little powdery. I look forward to this every night. That was the first 8 weeks. Now that we're halfway there, nutrition's getting a little bit lower. Workout times, I get up at 4:30 in the morning every day now. I try to do cardio first, and then I get my workout in. If it's gym day, we leave the house at 5:30. I am up doing my cardio at 5. Some days I miss it, and then I have to do it at night, but I know, and I'm trying my best right now to not push cardio until the end of the day because I am exhausted and I am done by like 7 p.m. So, do it all in the morning, get it all out of the way, and then I can spend time with family. Excited to see how it is, I really am. I know that there's so much more I still have to do, and there's so much more that I'm gonna experience, and I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also scared at the same time. Yeah. There's a lot more information I know that I'm going to gain, and I'm going to go through so many more experiences. It's about disciplined schedule, following my nutrition 100%, not missing my workouts. I get no days off, cardio, but I do rest Sundays. Yeah, and really fitting in regular life, right? Like, I'm still a wife, I'm still a mom. I still have to be there and I still have to show up for them. So really trying to find that balance. Finding that balance, I'd say, is right up there with making sure I stay on plan. But it all comes together, right? Like, nothing's gonna work without the other. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you next time. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. I just know if you're interested in seeing more of my journey and really watching through the next 8 weeks, and I will do a peak week. I'm watching so many vlogs, and I love watching peak weeks of all the competitors because every single one is so different. Like, one, someone gets to eat a ton and they're so happy and they feel so good and they have all this energy, and then the other one's like, oh, life of death, it's peak week and I can't eat. And like, it all depends on your body and where you're at. I know that, and I'm super excited to see what my coach has in store for me for peak week. But I know that a lot of that relies on me and my results, so that's why I push so hard every day. And yeah, that's why I just follow whatever they tell me to do. Trust the process, because that's what we're here for. Okay, so like, subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and come back for the next update. Bye.